Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey, here with this green guy. We're going to work on him today. Yeah, I really am. We're going to do this. Okay, I'm really super stoked you're here. Hi, and welcome. Let's get going. Okay, so we're returning to this guy. I was struggling with him the other day. Definitely. We got our little legs. These are the legs. I need to do the arms still. I was really struggling to see my stitches. I needed, my eyes were just fatigued the other day. So we're gonna do a nice little magic ring here. So you want your two fingers, you cross over, crisscross applesauce, go through, twist your way around, grab your continuing yarn, pull on through. So this one in particular was 4. Needed 1, 2, 3, and good old 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And close that up. Okay, sorry about that. My phone started ringing from some random number in Montana. I don't know anybody in Montana, so I'm sure it was some sort of weird scam. I'm just not in the mood to deal with that today, so let's see. We gotta go 4 rows, and they're just 4. Okay? So this time, I'm going to move my camera just a little bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just gonna force our way through. Flip my ring the right way. That would be very helpful. 1. Grab out a stitch marker. Let's go with a nice blue. Oh, they're all closed. Somebody was playing with my stitch markers again. Yes, the kids play with my stitch markers. What am I going to do, right? Say no? I say no enough of the day. So, that's 1. It goes right into there. So that's 2. My eyes are working today. Yay! 2. 3. And 4. So, I have 1 row of 4. I have 3 more to do. We're going to give this a nice little knotting because we are going to turn it the other way. Can you see me? Probably not. I gotta keep that in mind. Alright, so I've filmed a couple videos today so far, and it's just been one of those weird days where, you know, some things are working and some things are not, and will it work, will it not work? And I'm also editing videos in the side because I have a few things I need to get done this week, and I don't know if I'm going to have time to be making videos all week. We're getting closer to that birthday, and I got a couple big projects I got to get going, And I'd like to get through a few of the other ones I've got on the go. I've only got about 6 whips right now. Only, right? Only. And that is 1. I still hear my phone ringing in my head. I love that feeling. Alright, so I think a few videos ago, I was talking about how I was freezing coffee in ice cubes. And basically what I do is I add my milk and my sugar and a little bit of regular coffee, like new coffee, and I put it in the blender and I blend it all up and I end up with like a coffee slushy. There we go. Sort of like a coffee smoothie. So that way I can have a bit of variety because I don't really use the yogurt so much because a smoothie is like frozen fruit, yogurt, and maybe some juice for a little bit of sweetness, and maybe some milk if you want it to be a little bit less icy. But I don't really drink a lot of milk, so it's okay in my coffee, but I don't really. And I'm that girl that always is hoping that someone will bring me home an iced coffee. So I thought instead of bugging everybody for iced coffee, I can make my own at home. And if I want a fancy flavor like a caramel or something added to the mix, I do have caramel sauce for ice cream. That's 3. And this would be row number 4. So I could not get this to work for me the other day. I just could not handle it. I don't know what was going on with me. Maybe my eyes, maybe I was just out of crochet, maybe I had other things on my mind. It's hard to say. Okay, and we need a 3. And a 4. I mean, I started my day off with sewing of the creepy nurse, and I still have a few things to work on for her. Not much, though. I think I'm going to make a long bandage. Okay, I'm going to need some of this end for sewing, so we're going to snip you here. You can snip, snip. Okay. And that is an arm. Leg, arm. Leg, arm. Yeah, his little arms, I guess, are longer. That's fine. I'm just going to close it so I don't lose any stitching. And we're going to pop this up there. Okay. Alright, we're going to try it from here and see if I can see better. Or if you can see better, let's put it that way. Do a nice magic ring. And we're going to need 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very cute. Very pulled tight. And now, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that'll be a 1. So, yeah, probably after this I'm going to go and check out yesterday's goods and put them in the bag. I'm putting them in the freezer and just leaving myself a nice bag to take from whenever I want, instead of having to make a fresh pot of coffee every time I want to have it, because we're getting into warmer seasons now. Ooh, fancy. Just got offered a nice egg salad sandwich. Yum! My son and I are big egg salad fans. we go. Because my son did an essay, he gets a free day today. His essay was very hard. And I'm sorry, I just got a text message from my son. But he's got his sister in his room and they're playing video games right now. Because the bigger one's at school, so the little one is looking for someone to play with her, and she found the best playmate. So, they're having a good time. Playing together, and knowing my daughter, she's probably already done with video games and wants to go play toys, and he'll go play toys with her. Fantastic big brother. And that just means I can do as I please, which is make his gifts. Okay. And we're just flipping this whole thing inside out, or sorry, the right way up. Okay, there we go. Just really getting hungry here. That's alright. There we go, there's one. Okay. We're in there, so that would be 2 here. Okay, we're going to have to go back, pull that a little bit tighter. Here we are. And this is why amigurumi can be very, very testing of your patience and your resolve. Three, and then we pop into 4. So now it's starting to get a little bit easier. So that's row 2. This is going to be row 3. I used to have to write these down all the time. Some days I still do. But for the most part, I can usually now remember what it is that I'm doing. And 2. Oops. Come on. Come on out. Whew, good thing I'm not using my new ones for that. This is a fight. Whew. And 4. And 4. And I think this is our last one. I'm gonna measure them side by side to be on the safe side, so we're gonna go like that. Pop that guy in. Yep. So even if I messed up somewhere and I got the wrong number, at least the ones I'm using are gonna be the same amount, so you know. Adapt. Flexibility. I sound like a commercial for running shoes, right? Adapt to the flexibility. Okay, come on. You're gonna go right through. Yeah, I was feeling a little nostalgic the other day, so I ended up watching a John Candy movie. Love John Candy. He definitely was a big part of my childhood. I watched a lot of John Candy stuff. Also watched the SCTV show that he started on. That's one of my first comedy shows I ever liked. Oh, good. Now I'm getting texted spaghetti. Ah, my son's in a weird mood. They're having way too much fun, I can tell. And he's trying to tell me that there's food for me on the table. But I'm not going to answer him. I'm going to leave him twisting in the wind because it's funny for me. He knows what I'm doing. So, no big deal. All right, we have 2 arms. There we go. All right, next up, I'm going to do the antennas, and they're just really ridiculous. We need to do 11 chain and then 10 slip stitches. Okay, so 11 and 10. So you want to do that because I'm going to need a, oh no, you know what? I'm going to go just a touch more. More is better than not enough, especially when you have something you have to anchor down. So these are going to be anchored onto them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oops, 10, 11. Go backwards, and now we're slip stitching our way back down. And that's the whole thing, right? Sometimes you get these tiny little pieces to put together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that is the whole enchilada. That's it. Nice and easy. Lemony squeezy. Okay, so I'm on fire today. Well, not literally. Here's 1, and here's 2. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we twist around. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what I thought. But it's best to double check. Because that's how I end up making all these mistakes that I make, is by going too fast or assuming that I'm perfect. And I am not. Okay. Just a touch more. A touch more. Oops, sorry, my bad. Add some more to that. That was terrible, so we're just going to go like this. And there we go. 2 antennas. Thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box. And I will see you again very soon. Bye.